3, 2, 1, fire. One fire.
Add me to the stream. Let me get this. Let me change this up real quick. Let me change this up, family. Let me give me more of a. Yeah, you see what I'm trying to do. Let me get this thing on the road, family. I know I'm running a little behind today. I came a little late. My bad. I'm not gonna lie. My bad, family. Work with old Spacely this morning. This thing. Okay. There we go. Mike always put me on this right here. Good morning, beautiful family. Let me get this. Let me see where I need to be. What's up? Good morning, the beautiful Avis Hopkins, the lovely Sherry. Sheila, my bad. Sheila's in the building. What's up, Raymond Strickland, good brother? And we got Concrete Jungle in the building. What it do? What it do? Good morning, family. Let me get my little share game on, man. Let me get my share game on. I'm on this morning. You heard? Welcome to Spacely810. Y'all just give me a second. I'm gonna have the intro and everything. Gonna be rocking in a minute. What's up, the lovely mama Quill in the building? Good morning, beloved. How you doing, the lovely Luana Terry? Thank y'all for tapping in. Spacely just gotta hit this hit a few people with it. You know, I gotta hit a few people, let them know I'm in the building. Did I miss anybody? I'm trying not to miss anybody right now. We gotta pull all weight over here. Sometimes we doing 2 or 3 jobs, but we gonna rock it on out. You heard? How you beautiful people is doing. Let me see what's going on. I'm still knocked out. We gonna get this to these couple people. Couple y'all still deal with old Spacely, but y'all know I ain't got nothing but love for y'all. I ain't missed nobody yet. Let me send this to good brother right here. You all right with me? Let me send this to him, and we gonna get this rocking. We can get the show on the road. I'm a little sorry. I'm a little late. Bear with the brother. How you doing, the beautiful Cassandra Scott in the building? The beautiful Sharon and tapped in the building. What's up, my good brother Andre Holland? And top of the morning to Jaja boy. Good morning, beautiful brothers. Thank y'all for tapping in with old Space. We're gonna shoot this over here. You know what I'm saying? We're gonna figure it out. We're gonna get to the bag one way or another. I mean, I know they like me over there. I don't know about over here. But we're gonna get to some stuff, family. I got some stuff in the Hold on, let me get to this other part over here. Let me share it over here. I got some stuff for you, fam. I was up this morning putting something together. Last time person that knocked on the door, man, we had all type of friction going on. Yeah, that's all I can tell you. We was in all type of friction. Last person did that. They just popped on in. Yeah. I went in defense mode. You did? Yeah, I sure did. Cause I didn't know who it was.
I just seen the legendary Joe King.
Yeah, I just went in defense mode. Yeah. You know, yeah, Joe King, yeah, he be around these parts.
Hey,
I don't know if he like us over here though. I can tell you that much.
Hey Mikey, let's see, I gotta hold my head up. What I'm doing wrong?
Not holding that joker up, but you gotta let him know it's a brick you got up there. So it take a little longer.
Not brick, baby.
Yeah. I gotta put us in these different people, places and spaces. You know what I'm saying?
Spaces and places.
Oh, for sure, man. Where they might like us and they might dislike us, but we gonna be here.
Who made that?
What's up, Miss Tia? And my auntie done tapped in. What's up, Annie? Thank you for tapping in, beloved. You know, I don't never shout my auntie out and stuff. I need to start shouting her out more.
Yes, sir.
Yeah, cause she rocks with her nephew on this thing right here. You heard? And I appreciate it.
Appreciate it very much.
Hell yeah. You need people in your corner in these type situations.
Man, I'm trying to tell you, because it seems like we ain't got nothing.
That's what I've been saying.
All the time.
Mm-hmm. Hold on, let me get you situated.
Yeah.
Family, bear with me because I got to help the brother across from me. I got to get him situated before he can know what's going on. Work with me 1 second, family. Mr. Classic, good morning. And the lovely Carolyn Hendricks and the lovely Bonnie Vanner. Thank y'all for tapping in. The two queens and the king. What's up, Dreamer? Oh, I got you 1 second, man. You got to bear with me, brother. We're going to figure it out. We're going to figure this thing out in a quick second. We're going to figure it out. Yeah, I got to get this together.
My brother, that is shorter than me.
Nah, that's Winter Seat. Oh, no, you're right. That's Brother Elliot Seat. Is he? Yeah, it might be. Yeah, okay, yeah, that's rough.
They say O.J. Simpson pulled a pistol on the police.
He
That true.
did.
He got pulled over. Put a pistol on.
He did what he do.
I don't know.
Ain't O.J. Simpson did.
He might be like Justin Timberlake.
Anything possible, bro. Anything possible.
He got like he was moonwalking.
Anything possible. Get this on the right one. Bam. Glory be to God, brother. Glory be to God. We woke up. We in the building. What's up, No? Let me get everybody. What's up, No Gangs? Thank you for tapping in. Thank you for tapping in. I had to go get on situated and everything over there. Let me get
coming
this.
off the corner, you know what I'm saying?
You know, I had to get it together. Make it do what it do.
Like you always do.
Let me change the media style now. Okay, I'll do it like this. Bam. And that's where we at right there. Let me switch it up. How everybody doing? What's up, No Gangs? We got Wanda Smith, the lovely Wanda Smith. Hope Beasley. Loving me in the building. Thank you for tapping in. We had the Dreamer coming in, Mr. Classic, Carolyn Hendricks, Bonnie Vanner. You know, everybody then tapping in. Bonnie Vanner coming from New Orleans, you heard? Then we got the lovely Deborah Luna then tapped in. And the lovely Denise Cousins. How you doing, beloved? Let me get this style together, y'all.
Good morning, everybody.
Yeah,
on this
tap
side
in.
of the earth.
Nah, we're going to put that one right here. We're going to make it do what it do this morning, though, family. Okay. Let me get to it. I don't know. I don't want to tick nobody off, but it is what it is. So we're going to get
what it ain't.
Hey, for sure. Y'all hit that like button on your way coming in. You heard? What's up, Alan L? Like, I mean, I'm finna get off into it. I can't keep playing around. What a time. Did y'all enjoy yourself last night? Did y'all enjoy yourself? Let me come back out of that. Cause y'all know Winter said she finna break this thing down to the last very compound. See how it sound. A little irrational. Okay, we ain't finna do no rapping around here.
They doing enough.
Yeah, I know. Hey, I ain't trying to be funny. I don't want none of my Christians to get mad.
Good morning, y'all.
I don't want none of my Christians to get mad at me. What's up, Lena in the building? Yeah, y'all shout out to Jed and his Iron 18. You heard?
Good morning, man. Brother Jed.
Hey, it was rough. It was rough, Bonnie. I can tell you, it was rough. That's all I know. Y'all hit that like button.
Like the Bank Book Zero.
What's up, my good brother Tony Terry then tapped in, coming from Miami-Dade County to 305. You heard? We need y'all to hit that like button. But I'm on my page trying to get some stuff together. Lolene Kimmons is in the building. In case y'all don't know, that's Mississippi. You heard? M-I, cricket letter I. Cricket letter I. Humpback, I. Mississippi, in case you don't know. I've been trying to do something spectacular, Lena, but they were there and you do something spectacular here, they send you to jail.
Quick, fast.
They send you to jail like never before.
You ain't gonna pass.
I don't know. Maybe he was sick. You know, Mr. JJ might have got sick. You know, it's hard. What's up, Kenneth? Good morning. Thank you for tapping in. It's hard dealing with people.
Morning, my people.
But I'm finna start something this morning. This question for you, This question for you.
Let's roll with it.
Hey, Facts Lane is spectacular. It equals jail time in Flint. This for you, brother. Why they keep changing the date for Easter? What does the death certificate say? Can we get to that, family? I don't want to do it, but y'all be forcing my hand.
Hey,
Can you answer that for me, Unc?
The death certificate, hey, it never was started. You know what I mean? I mean, you know, it's we got to bear witness to the truth on what's going on. You know what I mean? We've been bamboozled too long, and you know, I mean, it is what it is. You got to bear witness to the truth. Facts is facts. Falsehood is falsehood. Paganism is real. So, you know, there's a lot of rabbits running around, but I don't see them laying no eggs. They're having babies though. Yeah. So, you know, this thing here, man, is, you know, thank God for 18 and brother Mickey and the sister Winches and brother X-Man with the knowledge, wisdom, and understanding of truth. Because truth don't need no support. So, you know, I know we that's what our parents brought us up on. But, you know, that's why our children are so stuck like Chuck. They don't got the truth. And so they're like, oh, what? When they find out the truth later on, they be like, well, Mama and Dad tell me Santa Claus came down chimney. We ain't have a chimney. It don't even snow no more, basically.
Nah, I feel you. I was just asking, brother. I was
man, you know, I mean, a hit dog get hit. You know what I'm saying?
For sure. But I think I got something for us. Hold on, brother. I gotta go to my page. I was up all night. I was up all night. So, well, let me, because I was kind of up all night.
Good morning, sweet cupcake.
Oh, she in the building.
She's
from Georgia. How you doing, beloved? How you doing?
Peace State.
Let me see what Alan said. Bro, Mickey, the Easter Bunny and the eggs has nothing to do with the resurrection of Jesus Christ, but the American use the calendar date for confusion. I was just trying, you know, I just seen something that was on Facebook. So I was going through my page. Sweet Cupcake and tapped in. How you doing, beloved? Thank you for tapping in. Now I'm finna I got some stuff I put on I want to talk about. Let me make sure I got this right. I don't want to get us in trouble. Okay.
Well, you know, brother West Coast said just get in good trouble.
Yeah, I'm gonna try to get in good trouble. Y'all know I've been on X, man, trying to figure out.
Yeah.
Oh man, this one was rough right here. I don't think I'm gonna use that one. I don't really want to get banned. Y'all really would ban me from that one right there.
Wow. Yeah. And shout out to all the bumpers this morning. Riding with brother Spacely and Uncle Carl. Thank y'all for tapping in, but violate that like button because it don't cost us nothing.
Hold on, let me reset this because they said like the mic ain't coming on. Let me get it. Let me reset this up, family. Bear with us for 1 second. Let me reset it up. Let me reload this. Hold on, let me bring you back on. I had to come out because they couldn't hear us. Christy Coleman, good morning. Uncle saying good morning. Can y'all hear me now? Let me get okay. Let me get back over here. I had some stuff on. B. Marie, good morning, beloved.
Good morning, Sister Winches. Hold your head up.
Never the good. Let me see this right here. I do this every time. Hold on, let me come out of this one. Let me reset it. I got it. My bad. Can y'all hear us now? My bad. I had us muted. Yeah, my bad. No, I ain't mean to. Can y'all hear us now? My bad.
Yo, yo, yo.
Yeah, I was trying to get it together. Oh, they can hear us now. Cool. Okay. Like I said, this thing is really tripping. It's really tripping this morning. Okay. Judy 57. Let me see. I got one for y'all. Hold on. I got this off of make sure I got the okay. Let me get it. I got this off of, I was on X this morning. I know y'all might.
What's X? Unknown?
No, it was formerly known as Twitter.
Oh, not the Twitter. Dig Twitter.
Yeah. Let me play this for the family 1 second. Let me play this for the family. Is this? Let me make sure this is. Oh yeah, I don't know why. Yeah, I don't know why they trying to silence us because we ain't doing nothing but over here putting the truth out.
You know, Bliss always try to silence the truth.
Oh, for real? Yeah, let me do this right quick. Let me make sure I got this right. Hold on.
This is not prophecy, but prediction. If this was predicted 27 years ago, somebody knew something. Okay, here's the list. This is an abbreviated list. I could have made it much longer. You know I can. I didn't. Okay, you ready for the list? Fast mutating viral disease pandemics. Genetically developed vaccines. DNA database tracking. DNA.
My bad, family. Yeah, that one right there got too much music up in there.
He said enough.
Yeah, but like I said, I shared it on my page. You can go check it out. He was on to something right there. Let me get this together. He was on. Let me get to the other one right here. I had some stuff. I didn't really.
You had some stuff?
Oh, hold on. Yeah, I got a good one right here. Let me make sure this ain't got no music on it. Hot damn it. I got to be making sure. This might piss some people off. Ah, shit. I'm over here working, brother.
Work it out, man. Work it out.
Yeah, I'm over here. I'm working on it, brother. I got it, though.
Yeah, this one. Luna, I'm cracking myself up. I'm trying to laugh to stop from crying.
Why are you going to cry, brother? This one right here said, have you ever heard about the Double V campaign, fighting fascism overseas and fighting Jim Crow in America, black soldiers? Did you know that the Americans treated the Nazi prisoners of war better than they treated the black soldiers? True story. Let me go and put this up here for you, family. Let me put this up here for y'all. 1 second. Let me play this.
Have you ever heard of the Double V campaign? Because during World War II, Black Americans weren't just fighting one war. We were fighting two. America asked Black men to fight for freedom overseas. But back home, we weren't free. We were living under apartheid, being denied basic rights. We were being lynched in the same country that we were being asked to defend. So we made a demand. The Double V campaign. Victory abroad and victory at home. It was launched by the Pittsburgh Courier in 1942, and it called out America's contradiction. How do you fight fascism while enforcing apartheid at home? The U.S. military itself operated under apartheid. Black soldiers were placed in separate units. We were given lower positions, but still expected to fight for a country that denied our humanity. Even Nazi Germany saw it, and they dropped leaflets on Black soldiers asking them, why are you fighting for a nation that's oppressing you? But instead of breaking us, it strengthened our resolve. The Double V campaign became a movement, and it fueled resistance. It helped to spark the civil rights movement that would follow. Because Black Americans, we weren't just fighting one war. We were fighting two, and we refused to lose either one. And if you didn't know, now you know.
How you feel about that,
Yeah, that's the truth.
Hold on.
We fighting the same.
Hold on. No, go ahead. I was looking at something.
We fighting the same war.
Okay.
I mean, but at the same time, though, 1942, man, it'd be 11 years before I'll be born.
She said, Winters want to know, where's Iran getting all these bombs from if the U.S. took out all their stuff? You fell for that line, too?
We got to stop falling for the okie dokie, you know, the Chicken Little demonstration.
For
you know,
sure,
the sky is falling.
You
or
fell for that line.
The Humpty Dumpty syndrome. You know, we put this thing back together, and so you to bury the truth, you got to put falsehood in it. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
And the way it been going is you say something over and over again. This is facts. You say something over and over and over again. People have a tendency to get towards that, right? But when you know the truth, you ain't got to do that. But that fascism stuff, we was fighting at the same time. That remind me of the you know, when they put the lower class European over the slave, they made him the master. Why, you know, Clive Davis then was on top, you know what I'm saying?
Mm-hmm.
And they put the lower class European over us. That's just like in the military. But we the one really basically our stronghold fought and built and fought that war and won. And then you come back home and you still call a nigga, you know, and they wonder why Ali did what he did.
And I like what Yogi G said. I'm gonna get to y'all question. He said media and reality are two different experiences. Facts. I got another one too that I was on X this morning. Exactly what that question was being said. It was talking about how the media is being paid on certain things. And because the lady, man, why did I share that? This lady was on there. She was talking about, yeah, we glad Trump our president.
Yeah,
and she was like, she said, we glad Trump our president. He wouldn't lie to us. And it was talking what you talking about when they said, I thought we destroyed all their bombs. So why are we over there?
For the oil takeover. These oil tycoons. I don't know anybody.
Hold on, this is another one right here. She was a little rough, but I'm gonna go and bring her up. Let me bring what they say in baseball, you up on deck. Okay, this is it right here. Hey, I got a video. I gotta go find it. The lady said that, but she's being sarcastic. She said Trump will never lie to the people like this. But hold on, I got another one for you. This one right here. Y'all might be, you know, but this ain't me. This is just some stuff I pulled up. Like I said, I was just looking at it. This is from Don Salmon. I got this off of X. He said, she said it best. America is like being dumb and ignorant, and that is why a lot of them voted for Trump. More Americans do not read. They do not like to travel. They see themselves as Shakria than the rest of the world. Unless I said that wrong. Y'all know I can butcher a name. I ain't gonna lie to you. But let me play this for y'all right here, family.
Boom.
She absolutely cooked with this one. Listen.
Donald Trump is the exact type of president that is elected in a country where more than 50% of the population cannot read above a 6th grade level. This man is the illiterates president. And a lot of people don't know this, but white people make up the majority of illiterate people in the United States. Every time I see this man speak in public, not only do I get secondhand embarrassment, but I genuinely feel like I'm going crazy asking myself how someone who is that stupid can even receive one freaking vote. But it's not difficult when you consider that a lot of his voters voted for him because they see themselves in him. He is accessible to them. With his limited vocabulary, his poor emotional intelligence, his predatory ways, these people see themselves in him. In his book, Amusing Ourselves to Death, Neil Postman talks exactly about this. Something interesting that he mentioned is how a lot of the founding fathers and presidents of the past would not actually be elected in today's America. A lot of our early presidents were elected based on their credentials. A lot of them were lawyers, academics. These men were also amazing orators. They were great speakers. They didn't get on stage babbling, making jokes like a fucking baboon. People would literally go to presidential debates and these men would be talking for hours and they had the attention of their constituents. But you cannot separate politics from entertainment in today's America. And you can see exactly that. Politics in this country is sports. People care more that their politicians are funny, attractive, well-dressed, well-groomed. They prioritize all of these superficial qualities over their actual credential. People's ideas are formed by mainstream media, by television. And who owns all of that? People who cannot read and do not have access to the written word, they do not have critical thinking skills. They are more susceptible to propaganda. They are extremely gullible. They are at the will and mercy of what people on television tells them. They have poor historical awareness. They literally cannot think for themselves. And this is how we end up, especially with someone like Donald Trump. If credentials were even part of the equation, this man wouldn't have been able to run in the first place. But he makes his followers laugh. He makes these people feel something. He appeals to their hatred because they know nothing better. And that's why he can spout all of these lies about immigration, about the crime stats, about healthcare, and they will believe him because a lot of them don't actually have the tools to disprove it in the first place. They can't read. If they can read, it's not at a high level. They're not intellectually curious.
Don't shoot the messenger.
That's powerful.
Don't shoot the messages. I just was on, like I said, I was just on X. I'll be on X like I be up like 3, 4 in the morning, 5. Sometimes the latest be 5. I'm usually up early, and I be searching, trying to get looking at different things. And I was like, and then I'll be listening to some of the when Winters was saying, the mayor said, the attention span of people in Flint. And I when I went and looked at it, I was like, damn.
Like he wasn't born here.
Yeah, but no, he understand what's going on.
Oh,
that's
yeah.
what I'm saying. He know.
Literacy.
That's why he can say this right here, and you know what I'm saying, and it'd be like it's gonna go in one. It's gonna go
in one ear and out the other.
Oh, Yogi said it's called doom scrolling. I'm just saying scrolling. No, I'll just be like I say, I'll be on different, like I say, I go to different spots and be looking at certain things. Like I say, I watch different shows. You know what I'm saying? I try to look at it and then come with my own opinion and, try to see what it is. But did you think that young lady was lying what she was saying on?
No, sir. She was on point. I mean, and it is what it is. But see, that's what the literacy part is. That's what killed him because, but she basically said these people see themselves in him.
Yeah.
You feel what I'm saying? So
yes,
I don't see myself in him, never did. But I'm just saying, and I had to go back because you facing the lesser two evils at the same time. But
for sure.
But so it's like every time when this stuff first happened on Pennsylvania Avenue, we've been in the kid and caboodle. We got to vote for this one. We got to vote for that one. Every time and see the thing is like the spook who sat behind the door.
What's up, Michael B?
And
good morning.
So here we are now. If things ain't going right here, they're gonna vote for this. If things ain't going right for here, they're gonna vote for this. But at the same time, if like the sister, it always came a change when we came together. Like in the military, okay. We today, I'm not tripping if you don't want me in your store. You know what I'm saying? We got the black market. So, man, it's like the older people, which I am, it's up to us to sharpen the younger people. But who will listen? You know what I'm saying? Because the sister said something, they see themselves in him. Oh, I want my cake and eat it too. You know what I'm saying? And if you search his history, everything he touched crumbled.
Yeah.
How many else gave $100 million when our parents passed?
Good morning, Sandra Nichols Martin. No, but see, and that's what it is. And I don't think that's what people really understand. Like some of these people who was doing these deals for us. You know what I'm saying? It's like
the backdoor deal, like
and it's like, and that's like, and no, that's just like what last night. But that's what I'm saying. People can see Trump BS. They can see the racist people that he got in his cabinet, but how you don't see the racist people that you be seeing right here in Flint?
Oh my.
On these different boards. What about the mock college board? See, that's what my thing is. Reason I wanted to bring that up because we don't see it here. We didn't heard about it was allegedly it was somebody racist on the county commissioner board. We seen it from Judy ourselves here. What type of person that she is? Let's just be honest. We see it. We even see it when certain people who come down there who speak on councils. We see the ones who fighting for the people, and we see the ones who fighting for themselves. But see, well, you know what? You don't have to watch it. Good piece, Pete Vicente. You don't have to watch it. Well, I got one better for you, Pete. Let me just put your time out, Pete. I don't
Yeah.
want
Yeah,
to.
yeah.
Yeah. I just put him in time out.
Yeah.
Yeah, I'm just saying we don't see it like that too. Well, go ahead and watch, Pete. Go ahead and watch. But the Dreamer, facts. But see, we overlook a lot of that. A lot of them presidents that we had was racist, but we overlook it.
They were slaveholders.
Yeah, but we overlook it.
Man, you can't overlook that. But they don't teach you that, they don't teach you that from the cradle to the grave. You know what I'm saying? They act like these were so good people and all this. Man, how you got me in chattel slavery or servitude slavery and you good? You just good because you're getting this free labor. And so here we is now. And if you check Trump history with the housing demonstration, him and his dad was first choice on that racism thing. But see, we born here in Flint. We don't go to search how Harlem was, how his daddy had these projects and it charged more for blacks than whites, or he didn't allow these blacks in here. You know what I'm saying? And this went on for years, over decades, what they call it, decades, centuries. And so, if you do this history, I mean, she said something. They see themselves and they see him in them. So I mean, this country was born on hate, them coming over here. And if you can't follow and see how this prejudice is with this man, go back. How you gonna take the former president, especially Barack Obama, put his picture in the hallway back in the back, like the back of the bus, and man, it's just when you see John Adams and Reagan is his motto, you already know what time it is, unless you don't know who John Adams was or who Reaganomics was. Oh, yeah, right. So that's the spirit of this man. And if you look at where he picks fights as, these the people of color. Yeah, these are people of color. You ain't go to Europe doing all this. And then to hear this was real shocking, which we already knew. Russia feeding Iran intelligence showing where our people at, our soldiers at. Who do that?
What up, Marty? Thank you for tapping in.
Man, come on, man.
Like I said, I just wanted to put it up there. Like I said, I was looking at it. I just wanted to put it up on there just to see, because like I said, I was on X this morning and I was just looking at it and I'm like, and it did make sense. Because like, look at it now, gas up. And it's gonna be more, it's gonna be probably, we probably gonna have more issues coming on.
Yeah, for the fix, bro.
But he did say, and the only thing I can say, I'm not saying if Kamala got in on the trajectory that America is headed to, I'm not saying if she got in, if we wouldn't have went to war. I'm not saying that. I'm not gonna sit up here and say that. But the only thing I can say, she didn't win, so they can go that she wasn't going. Remember, Trump ran on he was not gonna have wars.
That's what he said.
Yeah, and hold up, I got this one right here. I was looking at all this other stuff too. Let me get this together right here, because it's like when I was looking at the debt that they saying that we at. Now, let me go find this sister page. Let me go up on here. Let me pull this up. I was looking at something. I was looking at it, which it didn't make sense. Let me go right here. I was looking at something we had, and this about the United States. Hold on, let me go here. I know who page I gotta go get it from. Cause I seen it on our page this morning, but the lovely what is damn, I can't think of the sister name. She be dropping gems on her stuff all the time. Layla McGee. Am I saying her name right?
Yep, you saying it right.
All right, here we go right here. Did y'all see this? The Treasury just declared the U.S. insolvent. The media missed it. Oh, crap. Let me take this out. I don't know. I'm just saying I saw this. Let me put this up on here right here. Did y'all see this right here? Can I blow this up? Dismiss. Let me blow it up. Did y'all see this, family? This is from Fortune. The U.S. The Treasury just declared the U.S. insolvent. The media missed it. Like, I was reading this morning. Do y'all 136 trillion looks like in your? Did y'all know they didn't even put Social Security, Medicare, all like, dude, we unless they finna do a reset. I don't know what's going on, family. I was just looking at it. It said not only has the financial press ignored the consolidated financial statements, but most members of Congress and members of the general public will not read the consolidated financial statements. Documents like the consolidated financial statements are not the kind of thing you want to read before driving. If that's not bad enough, most people cannot relate to the trillion-dollar numbers in financial systems. Therefore, it is appropriate to translate them into terms that people will understand. Like, do y'all see how bad we is right now from these wars?
Terrible. We still paying for other wars.
Right, and we finna get in a new one that we finna spend. And they said Trump was gonna ask for Section 8. They gotta do some cuts. It's a lot of stuff about to go. A lot of stuff about to go. But this is what I don't get with the majority here in America, just to be honest with you. The ones, who voted for Trump.
Are the ones didn't vote.
I mean, but what I don't get is the gas went up, right? The price of food is on the way too. Hey, Michael, like I said, I was looking at it this morning when they was, like I said, the good sister, Miss McGee, like she been talking about a lot of this stuff. But I'm saying just to see it play out and people just like overlooking that, and then we looking at like really, listen. All the stuff that I've been watching and seeing is going on. You cannot sit up here and I mean, if you did vote it for him or not, you got to be having second thoughts now with this Trump.
Some of them, you got some of them arrogant, because some of them feel like, the people that's on Snap, man, they like they getting a free ride. You know what I'm saying? And it's like, but they not calculating that. Shoot, the white folk was on it 10 or 15 years before we even got in it. But my thing is, I know they trying to, man, look, when you got a president and his advisor saying, we want to see the people, we want to produce pain in people. This is what they said, man. They want to see pain in people. So they want to see national TV. They want to see people out there like sit down. They talk about going back way worse than the sit down strike when all that happened in the 20s. You know what I'm saying? Because, you go to the back door. The back door is, well, we do a war. Who paying for it? The American taxpayer. Okay, that's coming off the American taxpayer. Trump lawsuit. They sue him. Who paying for it? The American taxpayer. These bonds making the American taxpayer. You know what I'm saying? Groceries, the American taxpayer. At the same time, you got the tariffs, the American taxpayer. But when do the American taxpayer get back? You don't get no get back. You know what I'm saying? When them corporations get their money back, which is lawsuits about the tariffs thing, $170 billion and over owed to the corporations that the tariffs that charged us over here, the corporations. But the corporation is owned by the Waltons and all these zillionaires, the hedge funds people. Man, come on, man. This thing is meant for us to turn ourselves around and look at the higher picture. We can't depend on these people to take care of us. Man, come on, man. Where the days at? Mama and them had gardens. All our mamas here back in the 70s and all, they had gardens. Before these other people came selling us letters, they were growing them outside in their garden.
Yeah, because you didn't became dependent on them. That's just like
Facts.
That's just like right now they looking at it. Listen, man. Oh shit, I got another one. Hot damn.
Oh,
and I
you,
put
man.
this one on this joker right here. I got another one. But I just wanted to bring that up. But like, what we know about the debt is really messed up. Let me put this on.
Car sales up, housing up, aluminum up.
They said shit.
Come on, man.
Man, hold on. Let me see if this the right one. Oh my goodness, I got one for you, family. Oh no, that one I can't do that one. Let me get out of that one.
But you catch that what Brother R said last night, Mick?
Yeah,
He said the only thing is generating in the green space is the churches.
man, they know what they doing.
Come on.
Dude, a lot of this stuff
is designed. But see, our unification can break all this bull stuff. You know what I'm saying? But we won't come together because we worry about Mickey making. We worry about them making. See, these people, they the greatest deceivers. That's why you had David Copperfield make you think the egg disappeared, but really.
Oh, I got it. Hot damn it. Yeah, so that's why I don't want to hear nothing when they be talking all this. But go ahead, keep talking, brother. I got the place set up.
Yes.
Good morning, the lovely Beverly Biggs Levy.
Morning, Auntie Bell. Yeah. It's just
I've been
that's
on
over
about
419. 419 up there where you drive and go to work at Winchester. 419 regular.
Mm-hmm.
You know, they're gonna put a dime on that.
Mm-hmm. They be acting like, this don't be. But we gonna see. Oh no, keep talking. I already got my play together. So, get your thought off, brother. Get your thought off.
Man, these thoughts running deep, like deep still waters run deep. Man, look, this is some deep stuff going on. Cause at the end of the day, our elders gonna pay for it, our children gonna pay for it, we gonna pay for it. But when will we stop and take a look at things like, oh, hold up, wait a minute. I just don't. I ain't been the type. Mama taught me about wood nickels, fried ice cream, and demonstrations like that. You know what I'm saying? So I know what is what. But come on now, if like y'all said, if it walk like a duck, it's a duck.
Good morning, Ava Summers. Thank you for tapping in. It's killing me. Ann Arbor too far. I need a bus. Oh wow. But let me see. Okay, but argue. Hey, Pete. Hey, listen. You know what? Do you have a show or something I can see you on? Let me see what you do. Let me know. Send one of your links to somebody or something. We'll see what you're doing on there. And we can see, sometimes everybody don't mix, man. But good morning. I got another one for you. I got another one for Diesel. It's 539. But this is but Miss Tia, see, the thing is when they, like I said, I'm not saying Kamala could have did better. Let me just say that now. We don't know. She didn't get in. But this is what Trump then started. But I got a video for y'all. But it's like, let me see what it says. What would be Marie said? I got you, B. I'm finna find what you said because I didn't put it up here. When you said who owned everything, that is true. But we also gave everything away. See, we also played the game because, like I always go, we have no choice but to rely on government. Who control the soil? Government lead in the soil. I mean, listen.
Lead in the water.
Yeah, I mean, but hold on, Pete. I don't care. What's up, Raphael Bird? I ain't tripping on with Pete. Pete over here watching us. I wonder if you own land, can you eat? Hey, listen, they was paying farmers not to grow, wasn't they? But let me put this up on here. Let me just show you something. When people be saying what we should and shouldn't do, just check this out. Just check this out right here. Just check this one out. Hold
on. He wasn't just giving him advice, but I went to Afghanistan to do a study on the heroin poppy crop.
Oh boy.
And I'll tell you, nobody liked it that I was doing this. So I fly to Afghanistan. And as a senior staff member, I have the rank of brigadier general, right? So they got to drop everything and cater to my needs. Seriously.
So you're investigating potential malfeasance around these fields?
Afghanistan used to be a net food exporter. And as soon as the U.S. takes over, they're producing 93% of the world's heroin.
That's right.
I'd like to know how the fuck that happened.
Yeah, I would too.
Yeah. Nobody wanted to tell me. So I get to Bagram Air Base and I said, I'm going to need a helicopter to Lashkar Gah. They were like, oh, can't do it. Too dangerous. I was like, no, we're doing it in the next hour. You have to be a dick with these people sometimes, right? Because they think that they can just pacify you until it's time to leave. And I'm like, no, I outrank you. I'm telling you, get a pilot and fly me to Lashkar Gah. So we get down there and it's a god awful place. But man, I'm telling you, as far as your eye can see, all there is poppy. All of it is poppy. So I said, I want to talk to a poppy farmer. They were like, are you nuts? And I said, no, I'm serious. I want to talk to a poppy farmer. So we go out to the poppy fields. We see this guy cultivating his poppy. So I go up to him and I said, I got to ask you a question, which was incredibly naive. I said, why don't you grow crops that have 2 growing seasons instead of poppy? You could grow tomatoes or onions or pomegranates. And he goes like this. He goes, the Americans told me in 2001, if I told them where the Arabs were, I could grow all the poppy I wanted. I go, what Americans told you could grow poppy? And my military handler's like, we got to go. Bogey's in the area. We got to go. And he physically pulls me into the Jeep and takes me back to the helicopter. I was like, okay. So I make an appointment to go to this DEA secret site. Somebody had reached out to me and said, hey, we heard you're doing this study and you might want to come out here. We can have lunch nearby. I was like, okay. So I get in my car. I drive out to Timbuktu outside Washington, friggin' far. And there's this secret DEA facility out there. So there are 3 of them. We go out to lunch and they were like, you're in over your head. I said, how do you figure? They're like, there are very powerful forces that want that poppy to be cultivated. And I said, why? It's 93% of the world's heroin. And they said,
That's real. I mean,
Let's see what Alan said. Big pharma, big oil, big energy use so-called scientists to spy out the land for the takeover. I'm just saying, but remember, they say we don't do this. And we wonder how drug study kept getting up in here. It's easy to say, you know, and this was like a lot of time when I would be having conversations like, you know, and this is, I mean, when I hear people say, well, you didn't have to use it, but why would you allow it to come into your country?
Because they're allowed, because, see, you know, I'm going to say it like that, I'm going to be real with you. Big pharma is big business.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? And it's like, if you look at it, a lot of these medications is made from the cocoa plant and the poppy leaf, which the poppy is the heroin.
Mm-hmm.
You know, that's the oxycodone make you nod and all that old demonstration. Then you got the Novocaine, you got all the, you know, you got from the coca leaf. You know what I'm saying? This is big time for pharma. They use these medicines, these drugs, first of all, to get us hooked on them. Because, you know, I mean, it's just a pacifier demonstration. You know, it ain't like, and if y'all know the older people in the chat, when, you know, I remember I had the mumps. I don't want to go back, but I'm going back. I had the mumps when I was little. Mama got a can of sardines oil and rubbed it on my jaws and soaked the tissue and tied it on my head. And you know that worked. But see, now you get the mump, or they want to give you a pill. Well, they give you a pill for the mump, but then this causes another effect. It's a cause and effect. You know what I'm saying? So now you was taking this for the mumps, and now your bladder going bad. Now you got cancer. Now you got lung disease. You know what I'm saying? So this thing here, man, is deep. And see, if we had to teach our children how to be healthy. You know what I'm saying?
Mm-hmm.
So, because once they get you on this stuff, ain't no telling.
No, they don't believe in irreversible.
They know irreversible, right, man?
Yeah, because they don't want the medical. Listen, man. Do you listen? Doctors is not in it they in it to make money.
Amen.
America is this how they want to make money. Why you think they'll listen, I'll give you an example. When they tell people fires, you know what I'm saying, and I get it, and just hear me out, you know, when you like high blood pressure, tell you it was really a lot of that came from our eating habits.
Yes, sir.
How we was eating bad food, but this is what they allowed us to eat now. We had to make we had to make lemonade out of lemons. So when we was eating the worst foods, and we've been on this for like damn near maybe since we've been here, like eating bad. But instead of a person, because what's the first thing you do when you go to the hospital? What they put you on liquids? Don't they fast? They have your ass fasting up in there.
Yep. Put you
But
on that.
but
Yeah.
instead of us to say, look, well, you can't eat this, well, you got to give up that pork, you got to give up that bacon. Instead of us doing that, well, you take this pill right here. Even though this pill might destroy something other,
It's called the big pill.
but I can eat this right here. This it just show you really. No,
Man.
B. Marie, facts. Yes, it's the chemicals in the food, but that's why it's a thing called fasting. That's why we used to hear they say what it took if you ate ground beef, say a hamburger, it took 3 or 4 days to go through your system.
Exactly.
But if you eating hamburgers down there every day, how's your system getting polluted?
And you stretching your intestine.
Right. You never giving your stomach a time to, you know what I'm saying, to give it a break. You're not, and then we drinking pop. But instead of, you know what I'm saying, I remember with the doctor, I'll give y'all an example, fam. I remember
Come
that
on
doctor
with it, man.
told
Come
me,
on with
man,
it,
he said,
Spacely.
this was back in when I was with Weaver, Dr. Weaver. And I think I was like, it was like 21 or 22. Man, I was on a borderline of diabetic. I remember sitting in there with the doctor, because I remember I was mad as hell.
Yes, sir.
I was mad as hell because I was like, this one up. Reason I remember it is because Dr. Weaver was at they was doing something that, what's that girl that had the bookstore downtown? And this one, they had did something there, and I was supposed to be there, and I told her, no, I couldn't get there, and they was calling me, but I was more worried about my health. This is really during the time when a person was getting ready to go, because I had told everybody, like, look, well, I wouldn't tell them, like, look, I got a doctor's appointment, I ain't gonna be there, right?
Right.
And so they was like, I might have got fired that day for me worrying about my health and wasn't there to record when couldn't nobody else do it. But anyway, the long story short, I remember the doctor gave me 90 days, right? She was like, I'm gonna give you 90 days. Oh yeah, I know. Remember it was a bunch of big stuff going on. She checking me when I'm in there with the doctor worrying about my health. I'm just showing you some of the stuff. So when I was up in there, I remember the doctor said, I'm gonna give you 90 days. She's like, or not, you probably gonna be on the shot or something. Man, let me tell y'all, I quit messing with sweets.
Yes, sir.
For like 90, because I was about 255. I remember I quit messing with sweets. That's how I really started wanting to, work out.
Yes, sir.
I quit messing with them sweets. I could drop down to about I got the lowest I was 208. That's when Winters was saying I was a crackhead or something during that time.
You know she got jokes.
Yeah, because I cut the sweets out and everything out, and it was easily to drop it. And it was like, I remember I went back to 90 days. She told me, she said, the doctor told me, she's like, whatever you did, they do your blood work or whatever. And I remember they had to recheck it. She's like, whatever you did, she said, keep up the good work. And I'm like, she's like, but most people don't do it. She's like, most not gonna give up. You know what I'm saying? They'd rather take this way out.
Yeah, because the pig feed be calling me, man.
Nah, don't call me. But I ain't no pork. Listen, man, I ate, the last time I ate, it was a Parker House. That was Memorial 2000. So that's the last time I ate some pork.
Amen. But see, and then that's a good thing. That's where the disciplinary is.
Yeah.
Like it's
see, Mark Hutchinson said, about six years ago, my doctor said I was pre-diabetic and I was getting put on metformin. I simply stopped eating sugar for 8 weeks, went back in, and I was fine. It's all about the food facts. Like, and I'm not trying to knock when people want to go out. That's what I'm saying. People get money. What's the first thing they want to go out, eat the steak. You know what I'm saying? They doing is you want to drink more pop. You drinking more liquor. You know what I'm saying? You want to do all the bad things we put in our body, but you don't hear nobody say, look, and we got kids, diabetics now.
Yeah.
We got obesity. Like some of the stuff that we
Facts.
like too much of it, but we, what person won't go do? Get out and go walk for 45 minutes. I find time for me to go put my miles in. I ain't in the bed, like I say, but when I do go get checkups, to be at my age, blood pressure 123.
That's great.
Over 79, stuff like that. But it's consistently, I mess up every blue moon. Don't get it twisted. Hey, your stress will do it too.
Lost both of my oldest sons to that diabetes. Yeah. And that's demonstration, and it really started with dieting and, disciplining. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
And it's a must. You know what I'm saying? It really is.
Yeah.
And, you know, I better work. I got to do it too. You know what I mean?
Well, Dreamer said, I thought you on that stuff myself. Stay healthy. Nah, man, listen, I've been cut the juices with sugar rock, but every blue moon I mess up, you know.
But ain't no blue moons, man.
I'm just saying.
Ain't no cow jumping over the moon.
But
I feel you, brother. You
man.
doing great. You doing great.
Yeah, because now if I do mess up, what I will is
you double up,
huh? Yeah, if I mess it, just say I mess around
and cheat.
Like if I do eat some sweets, I'm not gonna do it the whole week. And I cut that off like 2 or 3 weeks. I ain't on no sweet. I ain't on nothing. You know what I'm saying?
Maybe throw them Swiss rolls away, bro.
Yeah, no, you have to, man. You have to. But I make sure, family. I go to the gym. Yeah. I make sure, like, man, my cousin, we be on the phone every morning because we work out. Even though we don't be together,
right?
He be at his gym spot, I be at mine, but we be on the phone. And we always tracking, seeing what each other weight, like how your weight coming down. You know what I'm saying? It's certain, hey man, you been messing up. You know what I'm saying? Like because it's so much stuff that we go on and we not looking at that we doing, but you got people steady telling you. You know what I'm saying? Like it's just terrible when we get money. We don't think about doing healthy things. Like now, like people might don't want to look at it, but I think we need to do some fasting really to get all the toxins that we ate.
I believe, bro.
I think we need you. It might sound crazy, but
you got to fast from people too.
Yeah. Oh, hell, definitely that. Got to fast from counsel. You got to fast for anything that you get too much of, to be honest with you.
Yeah, man. So it's like it's we damn we do, we damn we don't. But at the same time, it is an ultimatum to it. You just said it. You know, a lot of disciplinary. And then, see, the thing is, now this attitude got to be passed down to our children, which they going to think, Dad being mean, when we have no candy, no sugar. But later on, you say, oh, I see why Dad and Mom, you know, you couldn't have that, you know, that McDonald's. You know what I mean? I mean, come on, man. You know, when you really get to studying this stuff and looking at it, man, it's treacherous. I mean, if they don't get you this way, they get you this way. You know, but
I was gonna try to pull it with it. Man, listen, I got some more stuff. You right, Michelle Mer, stop eating anything with corn, syrup, and fructose. But to be honest with you, cooking meals at home are better. Don't get it twisted. Like we go to, like a lot of stuff that you know what I'm saying. I try to have way more home cooked meals. Don't get it wrong. Like last night, because I got out of here late, I ended up went to Little Caesars and got a pizza, and you know what I'm saying, because it was, you know, she at work, so I had to come home, and I'm like, damn, I didn't leave nothing out for something to be cooked.
Right.
What Alan said, no meat and sweet for 20 days. 10 pounds was naturally, and that's how I swear. To me, I cut all the sweets off, man. I dropped in 90 days. I dropped about 30, almost 40 pounds.
Right. Wow. That's powerful. Yeah, it's powerful.
My cousin do the creme. He do it, and my auntie do it. You know what I'm saying? I'm just trying to get it. Like, believe me, I'll be working on myself. I see it's a guy that I work out at the gym. I ain't gonna say his name. He'd be 80 coming up. He'd be 80 years old.
Right.
What you think his blood pressure is?
About 123.
Yep.
Over 70. Oh no, over 123 over 70s.
Ain't on no blood pressure, don't take no pills or nothing.
Wow, just exercise.
But guess how much he weighed? How much you think he weighed in the beginning?
Probably about over 2-something.
340 pounds with this man weigh.
Wow.
He didn't do nothing. All he do was come in and walk. He watch what he eat.
Right.
And I watched him, and he make me, and he don't look 80.
Right.
He make me want to go. Even I shout out to Papa. Papa be in there working out. Like I said, I see him on the left coast. Yeah. But when I see them working out, and I be saying, I'll be like, yeah, you got to, because I see a lot of people who be older, man. Even people my age group, you be seeing their bodies been and broke down. But it be like our lifestyles. See, we don't want to change a lot of our lifestyle. You still want to run the streets. You still want to think you can hang.
Why you in my mailbox, Mickey?
Huh? I ain't in your mailbox. I'm just saying some of the things that you see.
You right in the back, bro.
No, but we do, because we're not really paying attention what's going on. I was just reading something on Facebook, man. It just blew my mind. It just blew my mind. Let me get back to it. It blew my mind. Let me be honest with you. This thing blew my mind. What's this right here?
And knowledge is power.
No,
And
it
that's
blew
what you
my
give the
mind.
people.
Yeah,
Give the people
it
knowledge.
blew my mind, man.
Yeah.
Shoot, I messed up. It blew my mind. But they said Noah preached for 157 years.
Mm-hmm.
But guess why when Noah was preaching, guess what the people was doing?
Party.
Still partying. So it didn't make no sense to Noah to tell him no more. And like I get it now. It's like the people here. How many times do people got to keep coming on here telling y'all need to go out there and vote, wake the people up?
Real talk.
And it seemed like even with this, people still they still partying. And what you were saying, and they didn't take it serious when you said, "Oh, we might have to come to a draft." What's being talked about now?
Hey Mickey, do you remember when I told Trevor my son had got that paper from
No,
the
I ain't finna go revisit
military.
that. Yeah, but I'm just saying you was right. I mean that you was
Here we
talking
are.
about it.
Here we are.
But it's a lot of it.
It's a lot of
It's a lot of stuff that where we at. Yeah, let me see what Sandra said. Pepsi, Mr. Goodbar was my thing, but I went cold turkey and I stopped. Been clean for 6 years. Facts.
Mr. Cool.
It said I joined a 5K group and make sure most are. Oh, that ain't for me. Let me see. Black cities that still exist today. Mound, Bayou, Mississippi. But we could build some black cities, Zachary. It just, but I saw your comment earlier where you said they got the 8 Lakers in the land, but I don't know why we don't have more. To be honest with you, I don't know. Like Flint could have been a black city, ain't it? Predominantly black.
Yes, sir.
It could have been like shit. Ain't Beecher predominantly black? It's a lot of things it could be, but why is it? I couldn't answer that question for you. I don't know why we didn't stop building stuff. And and I don't want to hear about it. It is white towns. Let's cut the crap and act like it ain't none of this. We see the white towns. All you gotta do is just go drive by. What you think all these other ones is. I keep telling people when we only 12% of the population, 48 million. Give a few.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? It's things that we could create for ourselves, but we not. Look at our school board. It don't make no sense. Predominantly black school board, black superintendent. Like I told you, black state rep. And we see, what is the blacks doing here?
Backbiting each other.
Okay.
Not coming together, but
you talking about Baldwin Hills, California. Ain't that the jungles, Zach? Ain't that the jungles?
The jungle.
Yeah, out there with them, with a Black Power peace. I think ain't that
B. Marie said,
well, but I mean, but that's when. But let me see, Jeff Johnson. What up, though, Otis? What's up, Jeff? In the bill, our governor in Georgia passed a law for a month now to raise gas price in Georgia. Gas and $3.70 a gallon last week. Shit. We at $4.19.
What up, Jeff? Yeah. It's on this part of their master plan. Look. And back to the Noah demonstration. It's just like, look, it was bombs flying. What we doing? You know what I'm saying? I'm trying to prepare because I'm looking at the here and now.
Ain't nobody paying attention to it. You can listen, man. People been preaching, like I said. The people
till the cows come home.
They said Noah preached for how long before the floods came?
Lord Jesus. Lord.
I was trying to find
they said he's a wine bibbler. He was a drunk. He know what he was talking about. That's what they said. Yeah.
See, here it go right here. What Chris Caleb said, blacks are just the face of government in Flint with no real power in government. Bam. See?
The truth. The truth, bro.
Alan, you speaking it. We have Chinatown, Mexican town, Italy town, and so on.
What black town?
No, because you get one, you're going to get in trouble. They don't expect us to have nothing.
Period.
And we keep allowing it. We expect it not to happen. Like I was looking at it last night. People was like looking at Latinx. I'm not mad what Latinx doing for they doing theirs. My thing is where the blacks at for theirs.
That's
Everybody got something but the Negro.
That's right.
That's the real issue. Everybody got something but the Negro.
And it's by design.
Yeah.
But you can break You can break a curse. You know what I mean?
But you gotta have people that's
You
willing
got to
do
have
it.
people with like mind spirits and
Yeah.
like mind,
Like,
and want to see it happen.
Yeah, you
You know what I'm
can't.
saying?
Yeah.
Look, the North End, you know, it's crazy. And you know, like looking at that meeting, it was all put on the table. My man came up last night and was explaining everything. But also, I came up and said, let's just get rid of all of it. You know what I'm saying? But that's too much like right, because see, that give us more momentum to get land. You know what I'm saying? Because that Hutchinson building over there, I mean, how long been empty? About 20, 30 years? Nothing. You know, and it's just it's a sad affair, man. On Bundy and Saginaw, I remember when I was going to Martin School, that was a shoe shine joint. That was a store, a shoe thing, right? Still there.
I think I was just looking at what Sir Gregory said, Mickey, why was Flint under emergency managers before the water crisis? And who was the mayor before? It was Woodrow Stanley was the mayor. And during the water crisis, I want to say the emergency managers came in. Wasn't that up under Dane Walling?
Yes, it was.
That was under Walling. But this the thing, Sir Gregory. Flint went, listen, because if Flint wasn't the only city that had emergency managers, but it was only the black cities. Do you know they had white cities that was in the red? They didn't bring emergency managers under them.
Fact.
Yeah, thanks, cuz. But I said, you're right, Walling. But Flint didn't have emergency. I mean, the white cities that was up under the red didn't have emergency managers. And I remember seeing that on Rachel Maddow when she was down here, she was doing her thing. I remember that on MSNBC. You can go back, pull it up when she was talking about it, and she was showing it. They didn't put none up under the white cities that was up under. They only did it the year after my dad was recalled, was the emergency manager. That was 2003. And thank you, Jasmine. I'm saying Leela showed y'all who has the real power. She had to fight the judge and prosecute, and they wasn't no black people in power. Chris, that ain't what Chris. Yeah, facts. But that's been what it was. Who you have to go down there. I mean, who you running into? That's who that is. What's up? Good morning, Sir Gregory. That's who that was. And I remember Thrill Kill. See, a lot of the times, family, and I know he might be I know he ain't gonna be mad at me for saying it, but see, a lot of times I had better conversations with the people I was recording before we went live. Because like I say, I was always be up at the studio like 30 minutes ahead of everybody. That's just how I roll. I like to be the first one there.
Amen.
So, and I remember me and Thrill Kill was talking. That's why he say he don't support recalls. He said when they did it to Woodrow Stanley, he said we was all up in there. He said including himself. That's why I respect him. Of a lot of them that you know what I'm saying, from that side, I do respect him because he will keep it real when you having a conversation. Like he said, including myself, Mickey, I was in there. He gotta go. He said, but then he looked around. He was like, it was just the blacks. Then he said we had the whites. He said, but we going there. And he said, I ain't saying it verbatim because this was like conversation we had like 3-4 years ago. But he said, when we seen, he said, but it was whites that was in here that was messing up. We didn't get on them. We just went after the black man. And I was like, and he said, and when he seen it, he was like, it messed him up. He said, but we didn't do this for the white ones when they was in there on what they did. And like I said, Walling still move around here,
Like ain't nothing happened, but you were the gateway through all this bull stuff of genocides.
Yeah.
Come on, man. See what brother Mark said.
Let me see what Mark said.
He always got them nuggets for you.
For sure. He said Flint got 20 Kojic churches. They take millions out of the city every year. That money don't come back to the people. Latinx keep their money in-house. Makes all the difference. Facts. But that's how we've been. We ain't clannish. We don't know how to stick together. Let me see. That was the worst thing they ever could have done was recall Mayor Stanley. It has been recalled since. No, it only been recalled for him and the former mayor. Neely ass ain't been up under no recalls. Let's be honest.
And he should have.
Let me see. From the 50s to the mid-60s, we as blacks became mentally separated by accepting the political bags of tricks. Facts. See Maria Carter. What's up, cuzzo? The whole emergency manager shit was a setup to switch that freaking water so the white folks could profit off KWA and Gleewood. They didn't care
Facts.
about the people. We are expendable. I'm facts. All you gotta do
True
is
statement.
go look at. I got another one I'm gonna pull up. Say right, but people believe that blacks are controlling the boards in Flint, but they are not. Nah, because they put it. They got Neely face on it to make you think he controlling stuff.
Oh.
Neely doesn't have no power. He's a puppet for the people who own Flint.
Yes, sir.
Those people don't live in Flint. They just needed somebody they can control. Facts. Why you think when he messed up, he had to apologize? Why you think Judy ass came at city council yesterday? Oh, I'm sorry because the land. I was just so. You just got frustrated, Judy, or did you get a call?
Her and Davina got a text.
Let me see, Zachary. What Zach said? Said Floyd Brown, only white boy in the hood. LOL. Let me see. Coming up, Jeff's coming up. The 70s Kojic churches were open 24/7.
Right, brother Jeff.
Aunt Carl, when they took Prey out of the school, that was the downfall right there for some. See what lovely Sharon said. Why is Land Bank offering a home for sale on the north end? I thought it was green space and no building permitted. Let me see. Well, the language was written for Neely as well, told by Gil.
Blame it on Gil.
Let me see. Black folks are just the face to make us feel like they work for us. Facts. Let me see what Mark said. After the recall, the immediate replacement was Rutherford, who was police chief, who was the police then chief in the 40s, 50s, and 60s.
No.
He didn't become chief because he was nice to y'all. Flint need to study the Stanley recall, but they not, because we don't really go back and look. We don't go back and look because most of the people want to get close to the people with the money anyway. Let's just say most of these blacks want to be next to the whites who got the money. Let's be honest anyway. We can sit up here and sugarcoat everything. Like hell. I wish my uncle was still. I wish I'd have brought him on.
Yeah.
But he could have gave you a history on all these people because he would have went up one side and went down and had everybody looking at we've been led by coons from day one.
Lord.
I'm just gonna be honest with y'all. This is the conversation, man. This man, he was on his way out, and he still was telling me he is like all the ones y'all be thinking ain't nothing changing.
Right.
Then you see Neely had to go do an apology
quick.
Listen, if they made, and she's a white woman, Judy, Republican, they made her get on there and apologize yesterday. Think about that for a minute, family. If they would put their own in check, you don't think they'd deal with us?
Yeah, they will.
Yeah, I'm just saying we can put up all this BS. Look how Ariel was able to cuss. Then nobody get through out. And why is Candace always trying to clean up Judy words and that? Because Judy's a damn fool.
Always.
This is what happened when you get bottom feeders and put them in these positions. This is what you get.
And when you live in a lie.
Right.
I mean, you know,
what's up, common sense?
You see what Davina did? She called time out. The meeting is going. So evidently you let the meeting go a little bit, and then all of a sudden you got a text, and you can say, hold on. Because our up and down the back, y'all black sides, we got to bring this back in. The language not right.
Yeah.
Come on, why you ain't say that from the get-go?
No, listen, I don't, man, look, Davina, man.
No, they ain't think we was going to catch that. Because Moore went up there dumbfounded. I don't know.
But they knew it. But if you notice, Mr. Moore wasn't on nothing. He just getting a paycheck, 6 figures. They get I didn't know. I wasn't there. How you not in on this stuff? And that's what people need to look at. If you can't see,
it ain't funny.
Damn that. And Winters, I know you gonna go through the whole thing. I'm just scamming over. I just went through, I want to go through what I saw earlier. We got to it. Let me see what Stanley said. Stanley was elected 3 straight times. The people wanted him. And he was good. That recall was worse than Weaver. And black people did it. Everything got worse. No, but that's what I'm saying. We have our own now to play the game. They gonna get one. You don't think Neely, see, they just ain't turned on Neely yet. But believe me, he would get played the same way, but he doing what they asking him to do. Let me see what Cuz said. She said, apologizing for that BS land bank. Keep the blight going until a housing LLC comes through and buy houses in bulk. Land bank is a scam and keep the community from gaining wealth property. I mean, but you know they're not gonna say nothing like that. So is the media still in the back of the room? Hell yeah, Jeff. Hell yeah. I wasn't going down there yesterday. What I'm gonna go down there for? And we all the way in the back. The worst sound system in America for city council. And then they saying we can't do picture in picture. How the fuck you see me and Uncle up here?
Right.
How did you see me? We was playing council last night. And then they said, oh, Davina running the cameras. Davina, if you running the cameras, how Paul shit up before city council?
She ain't running no camera. And she ain't running a damn
And then what
mouth.
is it to go get another camera to set up, get a tripod, set it right up there, and you know, have a person over there. Like,
just run a feed over there. That's all. Come on, man. This modern day technology.
Yeah, it's like this the game that they be playing with people. This the game. And did you see, and you know, I'm gonna say this, you know, Sarah, like, you know, it's like she said she didn't need the job. But see, only a person who trying to steal money accuse another person of stealing money. And that's what y'all we don't be looking at. Y'all know these people that's running only bought up probably 2 or 3 really gonna try to help the residents. Let's just be honest with that.
Oh, well,
let's just be honest. Liddell not helping no residents. LaShawn not helping no residents. Judy not helping no residents. Candace not helping no residents.
LL not helping no residents.
First ain't helping no residents. That's 5 right there. Your council is 9. So if you got that 5 right there, so what you think? Your mayor not sending nothing up there to help the residents?
Man, that's crazy.
So y'all got to sit up there like, and then you looking at their replacements. Let's be real. You know, Winters probably going to do a members only on that one right there. And we can go through the list and tell you how you know, what you really think. All you got to do is go look. When the residents was getting their ass whooped, where were the people running in? They were still in Flint, right, as you can tell, because I don't know. Maybe some of these people just got here. I don't know. Let's be honest. I don't know. The way Davina done play with that clerk office, you can move here yesterday and be legal.
It's a sad situation.
I'm just saying we have to be honest with ourselves. You go through that list, you would be like, where were they at then? When the people was getting, and I've been telling y'all, like you said, I can't work, and I feel them, because there's some people from the other side I will never work with again. Just to be honest with y'all. Don't you know a lot of people, you look at all these different organizations, from the Black Lives Matter to the NAACP to Non-Action Network, all these different groups we done been in, how has they been helping the people, or have they been helping themselves?
Helping themselves.
And I'm not saying, maybe you do got some people that's doing some fight, but what fight was you fighting? Maybe the fight, then like I say, maybe that ain't the fight they want to jump into. I you know what I'm saying? I don't, you know, I thought activism, I don't know, maybe new activism is different. But I knew when Jed came up here, caught a lot of problems because Jed wasn't doing the same. And that's what a lot of times we run into that problem. We can always see somebody else, oh, this person, they trying to get some money. Well, hell, ain't you trying to get money too? And that's the problem. And until we can get, and just think about it, family. I'm just being honest. Look at all that mess that went on with Art. They call themselves taking shots at Art, and not a person not even running. Just think about it. Just think about it. Caused all this ruckus for what? Not to be running anyway? I'm just telling y'all better look at certain stuff that's going on. Was for because man, Jeff Johnson, ain't nobody coming down there to see, to be honest, see none of them people on council. Let's be honest. Let's be honest. You got certain ones who gonna have their fans, you know, the loyalists who is there. But you can't, they already know Tanya hands gonna be tied, Dennis hands gonna be tied, Double J hands gonna be tied, JWC hands gonna be tied. When you got 4 votes, your hands is tied.
Yeah.
Oh, who is not running? Carol not running no more. I remember she was supposed to be running for first ward, but she didn't say it was put out there. Then was supposed to be running for state rep. But the fact, what I'm saying, when you came on through the shop at Art, it didn't make no sense if you was going to do that and not going to run. That's what I'm saying. Like, why would you even want to come out and do this? Why would you even do that? That's what I'm saying. Even coming out when Brother Clack, you know, he was running. Like, you confusing the people. But this is like I'm saying, I don't know who calling the shots over there. I do. I'm just lying to y'all. I don't like the way they being, you know, I'm listen. Maybe because they might win. But I don't see no winning going on if you ain't raising the money to put it behind the person you need to.
Exactly.
I'm going to just be honest with you. Yeah, I mean, listen, man, we over here, we hit. You know what I'm saying? We hit.
Like dogs?
Yeah, we hit. You know what I'm saying? I'm looking at a lot of things. Like, to me, Jed exposed a lot of stuff when he came. But it ain't like we didn't know. We was just sleep to it. That's why I always shout him out, because I know I piss off a lot of people when I say shout out to Jed and his Iron 18.
Jed, all right with us.
Yeah, I ain't mad at it. I'm not mad.
Maybe we'll stack 4 caskets and roll them up the street, Jed.
One thing Jed showed me was, and I'm going to be honest with you, I'm scared of Negroes. I'm going to tell you who scared me more than anything. I am scared of Negroes.
Wow, there's something different.
I'm scared of them. I'm telling you, I'm scared of them.
Something different.
Shit, these Negroes, these ones here will leave you, will want you to get out there and leave your ass hanging.
Cut your throat.
Will leave you out there to dry. Man. I'm telling you, will leave you to dry. Shout out to Jed and his Iron 18, man. Shit. Man. These Negroes here got me scared. They'll go after us. They'll go after each other. When it come time to speak truth to power, shit, they leave truth out. I'm just telling you. I'm trying to figure it out. I'm wondering how they gonna do this. I'm seeing all the different fights. I'm seeing the people saying, "Oh, we're gonna change city. We got to do this." How you gonna change the city when you got to change yourself first? And
exactly.
Your thinking. That's me. I'm listening to all of we. If you still playing the game, like, I don't know nobody who can be running with the school board and not calling them out. I don't think you, if I see you running with, I don't think you finna get in there and be no change. Change probably help your ass out, but when you running with people on the school board and you seeing how these kids being treated and you scared to call them out, shit, if I was Jed, I wouldn't step a foot in Flint. Only thing I will come when they say I'm released, I'm out of here. Yeah, but you don't see, but that's what I'm saying. Like I said, I gotta agree with Art. When Art said people getting up here don't even know what's going on. And I get what Art said. That's just like that. And I know Winter's gonna get on it tonight. That's just like that balanced budget. Neely been coming up there with cartoon characters.
Man.
I mean, with animation to present his budget. And y'all went for it. But you notice what he put on that one? That 40 million to the general fund passed by council. he called, and I gotta give you a shout out, Winter. Shout out when you did say the mayor. He gonna keep himself because they did it, but he sent that resolution up there.
Sure did.
What's up, Miss Lorraine Thompson? Thank y'all for tapping in. He said, I remember Jedediah said he'll be back after the plea deal is done. There are people in place still helping Flint. If not physically, here. Don't believe me, just watch. No, I'm saying I wouldn't mess with it, Denise. Let me tell you, shit, even these people here is wicked. If he is doing it, yeah, he better be calling the plays from Alberta to Mexico, because he fuck around calling plays, calling shots inside the Flint. You will see them, his ass will be turned in.
Quick.
I'm just telling you, Flint people, Jed just being quiet. Y'all just don't know. That's why Jed ain't probably when he come to go to court. Jed know what it is up here. Hell, probably people in that. I don't want to mess nothing.
We ain't gonna mess it up.
Yeah, I don't want to mess it up. Because it's listen, man, even a group he trying to put together, I bet you some haters in there probably don't like the people that he put in position. I'm only telling you what I know. Y'all seen that when he was on the phone, that when he was on his live, when he was like, God damn it, I'm just sick of Flint. And when he threw his phone down, because he had got a text message. I'm just telling y'all, all these people that be smiling and people, y'all be thinking they plotting on each other. Certain ones be plotting. It's their way or the highway. It's that bliss mind state.
Yes, sir. Live in effect. They sure cut your throat.
Yeah, man, they are restructuring the river for kayaks. Hell yeah, because people kayaks ain't no kayaking in the hood. We went to day camp and found out what kayaking was. They are building new commercial buildings. The residents get because they telling this is a new playground. All them people who love the playground over at Dubai, it ain't a playground no more, is it? You'll be back in America if you can get back here.
If you can get back.
Facts. Let me see what else. Elder, here's an example of what's wrong. Weak, completely compromised, sounding foolish in public. The type of person can't be in charge. He's completely overmatched down. Have the skills. Don't have the skill. Listen, brother, I try to tell that brother, I don't get that, brother, why he do that. No, it is, because that's how they do want. The American system want black men that are docile. Yes sir, no sir. You know, they want to go back to yes boss.
Sir, no sir.
Yes, sir, boss.
Can I drive you there, sir?
Yeah, that's what they want. They don't want nobody that's gonna challenge the status quo. Let's be honest. Let's quit playing with each other. They do not want the status quo challenged. Oh, why your police still whooping my ass? That should be the question. I played soccer coming up, Chris Caleb. I'm not gonna say I ain't do that. Played baseball. We had a lot of this stuff when I was a kid.
Yes, sir.
But we just don't. It's like they took it away. I don't know why. I don't know why the you know what I'm saying. They come up with so many excuses. I don't know why we losing so much stuff. Like I'm not even finna get caught up in that with Latinx, to be honest with you. But they'll want some shit like that. Oh, look how they doing over here. Oh, they feeding their people with damn fools. You got Mark Hut. I mean, what's my man name? Mark, I was finna put you in there. Was Pastor Thompson?
Right. Pastor Thompson.
You got Pastor Thompson trying to feed the people.
Want to feed the people.
And you see what your mayor did to him, but y'all don't see that. Oh, y'all still love Mayor Neely. So what? He cool with tie-in art. Hell, there's people y'all cool with that we don't like.
Fact.
And y'all smile in our face like we supposed to let it go. But see, this the game that they play here. It's all right when I do it to you, but it ain't all right when you do it to me.
Oh, so you like for the next 2 times, it's okay when they do it.
Yeah.
When we do it, it's a problem.
Yeah, you see that brother, you saw the hell he didn't caught?
Man.
Even one Liddell cussed him out for coming on the show. Let's be honest. Because he went to Tanya to go get help. So, but that's the black mentality. Don't ask for nobody for help. Wait till the Democrats get up in there. Wait for this person. Now you got to wait for this person to help you. It just showed me how silly that we is. Like I said, Judy didn't get in trouble for saying she dated a color, but y'all down there want the crippled Dennis. They went at Tarzan like it wasn't shit. Judy gets a pass because you know what? Because she's for the mayor.
A lying butt.
Yeah, but see,
Man.
Yeah, but Latinx probably wouldn't. But that's why when you supposed to have your own, for you can help your people. All they doing is saying, and like I said, I don't agree with it. I don't agree with it. I hear y'all say this out here, but only thing I'm saying was when Pastor Mark Thompson was doing something. You see, he out here trying to do something, but we was worrying about him. Oh, he trying to get $1 million. This to show you how messed up the mayor is. Oh, he getting $1 million. But you ain't mad at Latinx getting millions of dollars. You ain't mad at all these Goyette getting millions of dollars. But when it comes to the black man, it becomes a problem.
Right.
When it comes to, but these the black, even though certain segment might don't want us, but guess who help us not getting money? The ones who look like me and you. Just think about it. Liddell was able to use her power after she took this woman bridge card and overspent
the bridge card.
And then was able to use, and the mayor allowed her to go do this shit. He allowed her to go use her authority to press that woman. But now they into it.
Thanks, sweet cupcake homebreak. Yeah.
No, Ava, I believe you telling the truth. If you saying they wouldn't give you no water. But that's when we had to go over there with Mark. That's why it was so important to get behind people who was trying to help the communities. I'm just being honest with you. That's why we need to go ahead. When you know that, you gotta sit, but we'll see people who will be cool with the people over there. I'm not saying you can't be cool with Latinx, you know, but if you see that's going on, I wonder why ain't none of our activists said nothing about them over there saying nothing. Why they ain't said nothing. And you right, Alan, But you know what Mays didn't put, what he forgot, just because he called Liddell them some handkerchief head Negroes, it was more, even around him.
Yes, sir.
Don't just leave it at Liddell them the only handkerchief head Negro. Don't leave it at the mayor and the state rep. No. Look at the other ones. Look at the other ones. See, we only look at certain ones. But May's not here no more. So who are the other handkerchief head Negroes? Maybe if he'd have still been here, to been able to see him. Said, what happened to the arsonist that was caught on camera burning? Listen, I don't know. When you Team Neely, you can get away. He probably slow justice.
Yeah.
But ain't that sad though? But you see how we able, the whites let us do damage to each other. But see, them the conversations that should be had. You should have been able to have some of your activists like, hey, let's go down to Latinx and see what's going on and supported you, Ava. Look, this what happened. And then when you know it, okay, cool. But I'm telling you, we have to have these things together to take care of our own.
Yes, sir.
We have to do this right now. We might don't have no black and brown unity here, but we ain't got to let that stop what we trying to do. Maybe we just need to work on us. Get with like-minded people. If you know you can't get water from down there, that should be, you know what I'm saying? Where's the activists talking about that? Yeah, listen, they doing something with that property, Allen. We don't know what they doing. You had to you had a school board member, the president was soliciting for them to buy property for them. Like she said, she's a 6-figure woman. This is stuff that we go through. Well, I will say this. We're going to probably have to ask some people, Ava. Like, the only thing I can say is you're going to have to reach out. You got the NAACP. We got Black Lives Matter. We got National Action Network, NAN here. You never know, Alan. You never know. Only thing I can tell him is, Clark wasn't part of the crew. He ain't part of the Neely regime, so
right.
He knew he was going to get in trouble for being up there at Northern. He knew he was going to get in trouble. But family, we've been on for an hour and a half. You got any closing words on?
No, I'm good. Y'all be safe.
Y'all be safe. We're going to be back on. Winter's going to break that down. She told y'all this Sunday we're going to do a members only. We're going to go through that list, and we're going to be honest and open with it. So I would just say to the people like the mayor and them and people who run it, if you really want to see how we feel, we would talk about it this Sunday at 7:30. So probably get you a membership for you can sit, because it's going to be a members only show. I'm just saying it's going to be members only. No holding back. Truth and honesty and transparency, something we ain't had. See y'all this afternoon, family. Peace.
Peace.